Wildfire smoke combined with hot summer weather is creating some of the worst air quality we've seen this year, prompting an air quality alert all across the Front Range.
But what does that mean when it comes to air quality alerts, and what does it mean for you? 9 News reporter Evan Krugel explains who's most at risk and when it's a good idea to head inside.
Yeah, Sam, here's the situation we're currently seeing across the state. You can see all of that green and yellow on that map as numerous wildfires continue to burn. Those are the current readings, essentially showing our air quality in the area right now and showing you just how polluted that air is. Now, the air quality index is a scale that runs from 0 to 500, but experts say the most important thing to pay attention to right here is the color. Green means the air is pretty clean. Yellow means there's moderate pollution that could impact sensitive groups. And anything above that means it's likely time for everyone to limit outdoor exposure.
If you go from green, the next step up is yellow. Yellow means people with really profound health needs or really sensitive lungs should probably avoid exposure. And then you go to orange and red. And by the time you get to red, that means basically everyone is going to be harmed by breathing that air pollution and should try to avoid exposure.
Dr. James Crooks studies air quality at National Jewish Health here in Denver and says the combination of ozone and wildfire smoke can be particularly troublesome. Now, the good news, tracking air quality in your area is easier than ever before, either through the airnow.gov website or simply on your cell phone.
The easiest way to check is to look at your phone on the weather app and scroll down past the temperature information. There's usually an air quality reading in there that you can read, and it'll tell you the AQI, and it'll give you the color code, and you can click on the color and it will tell you the health-based recommendation for what to do about avoiding exposure and if you are in a sensitive group.
So right now we're sitting at an AQI of 50 here in Denver, so right on the edge of good to moderate. Areas on the western slope, however, like Delta, are well into the unhealthy categories this afternoon. And experts say with warm temperatures and active fires, these numbers will certainly be worth tracking carefully over the next few days. Sam?
All right, Evan, thank you. And what does it look like outside when we move past the good to moderate level?
Yeah, it can be confusing. You see that smoke in the air and then you see it's actually good or moderate outside. Think back to 2020, the summer, fall of 2020, when we had the Cameron Peak and East Troublesome fires and that smoke was thick in the air. That's what it actually looks like when it gets into those orange and red categories. So while it may be irritating outside right now, we certainly have a long way to go before we get into those dangerous levels for most people.
All right, Evan, thank you.